And hello, and welcome back for some more Crusader Kings 2 Finnish MegaCampaign fun. Now it seems I don't seem to learn my lessons from fighting wars of massive attrition. I've been doing it all the time in my Horse Lords game at the moment, and I seem to be continuing it in this Finnish MegaCampaign as well, so have to deal with that. That's going at a bit of a gradual... I'm just tempted just to throw all of my troops, or more troops, into this area. Get that siege done quicker. Because I reckon I can get that first siege out of done by the time the winter hits, if I get more troops there. Because it's taken forever. I just can't get this done at all because they cop way too many casualties. You know what, I'm just going to combine these forces together and go attack this army down here and defeat it. Because I take them out, that'll boost the war score. That'll get it done. Okay, let's convert to swim scope. I can get that done before the end of the year if they just go faster. Faster. New units, split that up a bit. No, I can't send them away at all. No, go through that. Oh, my throat's being a bit annoying as well. Send them over there. Why don't you just send these guys through? They'll probably get siege quicker. Nah, actually, I don't think I'm going to get this siege done by the end of the year. They're just taking too long. Wow, it makes it very difficult to attack them. The attrition's just really bad there during winter. And the defenders just keep getting more and more. Big garrisons as well, which doesn't help. Wait a second, if I can get him over here, that'll probably might speed up. I might even be able to attack it as well with that many troops. I have to take the casualties on the chin, but at least it'll get it done. Crusade for Greece. I suppose the Crusade hasn't been called against me yet. We're about to attack this guy across a river. We should win still, but probably not the smartest thing for me to do. It's a major river as well. Or a decent sized river. Attacking across the Bulgar. See what happens. Could be interesting. Yep, they're going to win that pretty easily. Yeah, of course I slew him. He had no chance. That didn't really boost the war score that much, but I'll take it. Oh, that's not far of finishing. I can't assault it because I've got nowhere near enough troops. If I can get these guys up in there before January, I can just assault it. I can just attack it. And I'll be able to take it. Just cop mass casualties in the process. War's going on longer than I expected it would. But I should have expected it. They're going to take that, aren't they? They will take that. Because when January and February hits, the attrition just goes through the roof. The roof. When are they getting there anyway? 3rd of January. You know what? I'm going to pull them back. Actually, no, I'm going to split them up. Split them in half. I'm going to send these guys over here to go siege it. And send these guys as far south as south can go. Split them in half again. What's the attrition like? 2 point... Ugh. If I take this place, it will help a bit. Oh, that was rough. They just copped a lot of casualties then. Now, has taken that increase the... How much are they copying now? They're still copying a bit, but we're going to have to take on the chin because we need to get these sieges done. That boosted up to 25 and I took that province. Same thing with this place. They're not far from getting the Romney. Should maybe judge these a bit better. Okay, they're not copying any casualties. And they will replenish anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just want them to siege that place, in pure honesty, even if they do cop casualties in the process. They're seriously copping casualties. 2.3 there as well. Ugh, rough. Get across the river then, and oh, they're gonna cop casualties for sure. How much is over there? 2.6. They've copped more again. Luckily enough, this garrison isn't as large. Just need to survive through until April, or whatever it is. I'm gonna send them there as well. Oh, she's inherited, has she? Oh, good on her. You sit there, actually. If they're copying casualties from attrition, for if they just sat there. Never learned from my wars of attrition. I'm always terrible with it. Terrible. Can I call up someone? Oh, yeah, I can call an ally. He's got a host. Look at that helmet. It looks awesome. How many troops has he got? 6,000. That's decent. That's sold. It's about to hit April. Does it boost up in April or is it May when it boosts up? I forget. It's boosted up. Send these troops in then if that's the case. Speed up the sieges base. This is how I should have approached these sieges originally. I didn't really approach them too well. I should have just kept a minimum amount of troops in there and then send troops to go through once the new thing hits. It's at 28. Should be done by now in all reality. This place is nearly taken. These troops will just quicken it up. How's it going anyway? Demence, blah 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 blah. Siege of Mienska. Oh, that place. Oh, they can continue to siege it, but they can't do any damage. There's only 132 of them. Oh, Kosovo. Gregarious. Oh, that place is nearly taken. Ugh. This place nearly is as well. That place is still a bit far off it. Once take these two provinces, though, it should boost up the war score a fair bit. Oh, one more roll of the dice and it should be taken. Yep, it's taken. That province won't hold long. Only 867 in the garrison. So that's the thing, you've only got like maybe 6 months of the year where you can efficiently siege it with a large amount of troops. After that, just turns to crap. Essentially. Oh, come on, take it, take it, take it. Then you got to get your troops out before January hits, basically. Or most of them. That did happen in a lot of wars though. Yeah, quite often armies were purely ground down for attrition. Especially during wintertime in Russia. That's what essentially happens when Napoleon attempted to invade Russia, and we all know how that turned out. Fantastic. Everyone had a great time. That's how it turned out. Lay there, just assault it, even if you cop the casualties. We just need to get that place taken. They're copping a lot. Okay, maybe I should siege it for a bit, because it looks like I'm going to actually lose some casualties from battle now. Oh, shit, I just lost like 1,400 troops. Oops. Send them down here then. That place. Ugh, I might send them over here if I can before the end of the year, and just assault it. If they'll get there quick enough. I don't know if they will. If we can just assault that, we can take it out. We're gonna have to siege this place lighter rate, I think. If we take two to 3 more provinces, it should be enough to get the war done. What's the casualties going at anyway? It's going a lot. I think my vassals have cracked the shits a little bit as well, because they've been called up for a while, their troops. Gonna have to keep them called down for at least a few years. Would have been better off attacking these places, I think. Get far more troops in there, even though the garrisons are bigger. Probably shouldn't... maybe I'm sending these guys a bit too late. They won't get there till November. So I'm going to split these guys in half. I'm going to leave them there. I'm going to send these guys over here. I'm going to let them siege the rest of it by themselves. Can they assault that? Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Well, they'll take it, but they'll cop a lot of casualties. There's like 2,000 troops attacking that then. The only reason why I'm attacking this as well is because I just want to get this over and done with. No other reason. One more attack on one more place should finish it off. Oh, this is pretty bad. Probably some of the worst casualties I've copped in this game. Own fault though. I'm going to be honest. I am honest about that. If I send these guys out there, they'll get there on the 8th of January. If I send them out here, they'll get there on the 26th of December. So that's the better choice. They should be able to get that siege finished by themselves anyway. Very costly war, this one. No, I should be able to replenish my troops without too many issues. I probably might even take that next because it seems like an easy target and it will allow me to join up my provinces as well, which seems like a logical thing to do. So you're already copying casualties over there. Oh, that's not 100% war score? Ah, hacks. Hacks. Well, they need to siege that through the winter then. Okay, I'm getting a bit better at moving my troops around now. I can learn this for future campaigns around here, I think. What's my technology like anyway? Ural has converted to Sumenska. Or so it's going to have quite a nice finish, in all likelihood as well. How's my technology going? Can I upgrade any of my tech yet? No, or I might get some more tech done in military and economy by the time the game's over. That's probably as far as it's going. How much casualties are they copying? The usual 2.3 loss. How big is the garrison? Only 1,600. I could probably afford to send some troops away. I can't at all? Okay. Send these soldiers over here. Once the classic winter has ceased, I'm then going to move my forces back in there. Just like rapidly, like really quickly, like pew! Open council position. Oh, who's got the open council position? Ah, he'll do. Is he married? We should get him married if he's not. No, he's lowborn. He doesn't want to be married, apparently. He doesn't feel adequate. If that's March, and it's April, start to push troops in again. Oh, look how much more efficient I'm at this now. Why couldn't I have done this before? But no, I'm starting to get OP in the area and I get cocky. It always happens. Yeah, I really want to take these two provinces because that will join up the realm. Then I'll probably have to take out Novgorod. Or what's left of Novgorod. Are they nearly there? They're a bit of the way still, so are they. They might get the siege done before they even get there. How many troops can I send in there anyway? I can send in a few. How many troops have I lost? Oh, that's rough. So I've lost 4,000 of my own, 6,500, so that's... So 4,000 of my own plus 6,500 equals about... And that's the war. Okay. Jeez, that's starting to look good. As I said, some people don't like it when you just paint the map in Paris games, but you know what? I love seeing my realm getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, so I've got that war done. And how many casualties did I lose? I lost... They lost 6,500. I lost about 4,000, so that would be 10,500. No, it's not 10,500. No, 4,000. 10. Oh no, it's 10,500. I'm an idiot. So I lost a lot of troops. Partly my own fault because I wasn't a very good general, obviously. But now I've got it, and things are becoming very well poised for EU4 at the moment. Potentially for striking both east and west. The problem is Frankie is quite large. Their culture spread is mostly French as well. Wow, they'll be able to keep that intact pretty easily, I think. I need to dish out these provinces now, don't I? I do. So, who can I give them to? Who can I give them to? Who's in my court, I wonder? Who's in my court that deserves some provinces? I might give one to my half-brother. Actually, no, I won't give one to my half-brother, because he'll probably try to screw things about. No, go to my court, yep. I'll give one to this guy, randomly. I'll give him the County of Zadain. Go back here, give this one to this random guy. He seems like a pleasant fellow. Sometimes I just hand him out randomly, I don't really look as well. Just like whoever. As long as they do a reasonable job. I still have a lot of people in prison, don't I? Jeez, I've got a lot of people in prison. And another member of my family. So I've got them dished out. Yeah, I think Bella Azedo is getting attacked next, that's for sure. Oh, I still have a temple, do I? Well, I need to find someone in my... Who holds the province there? Oh, wait a second, I still hold the province there. What province did I just give out there? Did I just give out one of my random provinces to some random guy without realizing? Oh, I gave it to that guy without thinking. Okay. That's my derp on that one. Go back to my court. Who else can I give a title to who's worthy of one? It's my half-brother. I'm going to keep this game flowing as well. No, I can't really find anyone. Okay, I might just invite someone to court. Invite, a nobleman to court. Random guy. Who are you? You're good enough. That's what you are. I'm gonna give you the County of Ugra. Enjoy yourself. Okay, I've got rid of that now. That's good. Don't have to deal with that crap anymore. I am one province over my domains as well. Direct vassals. It's not too bad, not too bad. Solid spread, solid spread. Next. Really am spoiled for choice at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm going to attack these guys. They're there. I want to join up my provinces again. I might attack Trondalag at the same time as well. Oh, wait a second. They're already being attacked, are they? Okay. Well, that place would give me the same attrition issues as well, I think. But anyway, that'll probably do for that. Now. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed yourselves, as per usual. And if you did, please hit like and subscribe. And as always, bye bye.